9 Stoic rules for a better life. According to Marcus Aurelius, imagine being able to transform your life today. As Aurelius teaches us, the idea is to live each day as if it were the last, letting that awareness guide our actions, words, and thoughts. Life is ephemeral, and adopting the mindset of someone facing imminent death can give us a unique and valuable perspective. Welcome to Stoic Secret. I'm Thomas, and today on this journey of self-discovery and personal growth, we'll explore the teachings of Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic masterminds. I'm excited to share with you the tools and perspectives that will transform not only your day, but also your way of living. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you won't miss any of our philosophical explorations. Now, without further ado, let's talk about Marcus Aurelius, possibly one of the most fascinating figures in history. We often associate absolute power with total corruption, but Marcus is an exception to that rule. Despite not coming from royalty, he was chosen to rule at an early age, much like Nero, his first act of power, sharing it with his brother. This gesture reveals a lot about his character and his focus on camaraderie and the well-being of others. This ancient philosopher left us with timeless lessons about life, power, and humanity. So today, I invite you to reflect on how we could apply these teachings in our lives. How would our perspective change if we lived each day as if it were our last? And how could we share our own power, just as Marcus did with his brother? The philosophy of Marcus Aurelius offers us a path to live with purpose and generosity. If this message resonates with you, share it with others so we can all learn together from Marcus's wisdom and leave a positive impact on the world. The first 3 rules will be a bit more extensive as they involve certain principles. Well, let's go with the first rule. 1. Appreciate the brevity of life. The first rule focuses on appreciating the brevity of life and addresses the idea of living each moment as if it were the last. Essentially, this rule invites us to adopt a conscious perspective on the finiteness of our existence and to act accordingly. Key principles of the first rule to adapt to your life. Carpe Diem. The Latin expression, Carpe Diem, means seize the day. The idea is to enjoy and make the most of the present, as life is ephemeral and it can't be taken for granted that there will be a tomorrow. Meaningful actions. The rule suggests that our actions, thoughts, and words should reflect an awareness that life is short. Instead of postponing important actions or expressing feelings, we are encouraged to address them immediately. Constant reflection. It implies constant reflection on our daily choices. Are we living according to our values and doing what truly matters? Are we appreciating and valuing our daily relationships and experiences? Facing the fear of death. By adopting this perspective, we are invited to face the fear of death and see death as an inevitable part of life. Instead of being paralyzed by fear, we are encouraged to live authentically and meaningfully. Focus on quality of life. More than the quantity of time, the importance of the quality of life is highlighted. How are we contributing to the world, enjoying relationships, and growing as individuals? Now let's move on to the second rule. 2. Face obstacles as opportunities. The second rule, face obstacles as opportunities, is rooted in Stoic philosophy and addresses the perspective on challenges and difficulties in life. Here's a more detailed breakdown of the key principles of this rule. Key principles of the second rule. Transformation of adversities. The rule suggests that instead of seeing obstacles as insurmountable barriers, we should view them as opportunities for personal growth and transformation. Life will inevitably present challenges, but how we respond to these challenges defines our experience. Practice resilience. It invites us to cultivate resilience, the ability to recover and adapt in the face of adversities. Instead of succumbing to pessimism or despair, the attitude of learning and improving through difficulties is encouraged. Development of virtues. Facing obstacles as opportunities implies practicing Stoic virtues such as patience, fortitude, and temperance. These virtues not only help us overcome challenges, but also contribute to our growth as human beings. Focus on internal control. Stoics emphasize control over our responses and actions, even when facing external situations we cannot control. By seeing obstacles as opportunities, we focus on what we can control, our attitude and actions. Continuous learning. Each obstacle is an opportunity to learn and improve. By facing challenges, we gain experience and wisdom, better preparing us to face future adversities. Long-term perspective. By adopting this rule, the idea that momentary difficulties can lead to long-term benefits is promoted. Overcoming obstacles sometimes leads us to discover internal strengths and resources we didn't know we had. Now let's move on to the third rule. 3. Practice virtue and excellence. The third rule, practice virtue and excellence, emphasizes the importance of cultivating ethical virtues and striving for excellence in all areas of life. Here's a deeper explanation of the key principles associated with this rule. Key principles of the third rule. Emphasis on virtue. The rule is based on Stoic philosophy, which asserts that virtue, such as justice, wisdom, courage, and temperance, is the supreme good. We are encouraged to cultivate and practice these virtues in our daily actions. Acting. According to ethical principles, practicing virtue involves making decisions and taking actions that align with solid ethical principles. This means acting justly, wisely, courageously, and moderately in all situations. Seeking excellence. Beyond just acting correctly, we are encouraged to strive for excellence in everything we do. This includes seeking constant improvement in our skills, knowledge, and relationships. Integration of philosophy into daily life. The third rule is not just about abstract theories, but about implementing philosophy in daily life. It means applying Stoic virtues in practical situations and making decisions informed by those principles. Personal growth and character development. Practicing virtue and excellence not only has external benefits, but also contributes to personal growth and character development. Constantly seeking improvement and acting ethically contribute to a fuller and more meaningful life. Responsibility. Awareness. Taking responsibility for our actions and decisions is encouraged. Practicing virtue involves recognizing that our choices have an impact on ourselves and others, and taking responsibility for that impact. Persistence in improvement. The pursuit of virtue and excellence is a continuous journey. Instead of aiming for perfection, the importance of continuous improvement and persistence in applying ethical principles over time is emphasized. Now let's continue with the fourth and the following ones, which are very brief. Rule 4, according to Marcus Aurelius. 4. Act now, not tomorrow. Imagine you have a superpower called action discipline. This rule tells you not to wait for tomorrow if you can do something today. Don't postpone what you can do right now. Take the first step and keep moving forward, as if you were a superhero facing missions. 5. Self-awareness. Think of self-awareness as having an emotion radar within you. It's like having a superpower that helps you recognize and understand your feelings. If you feel anxiety or stress, this superpower allows you to realize that and take steps to feel better. 6. Morning routine. The morning routine is like your personal ritual to start the day. Imagine you have a list of super tasks and you focus on the most important ones. This rule suggests doing them as if they were the last things you'll do in your life. It's like turning your morning into an epic adventure. 7. Memento Mori. Memento Mori is like having a magical reminder. It tells you, remember that you are a superhero, but you're also mortal. This rule encourages you to live each day as if it were an exciting chapter of your story, because life is short and special. 8. Essentialism. Imagine you have a magic wand called essentialism. This rule tells you to review your daily activities and ask yourself, is this really necessary? Eliminate what is not important and focus on doing fewer things but in a great way, like a magician performing amazing tricks. 9. Amor fati. Amor fati is like having a superpower called love of fate. This rule tells you to accept and love everything that life presents to you, whether good or bad. It's like turning problems into exciting challenges and doing something incredible with each situation. These rules are tools that help you live a more exciting and meaningful life. Go ahead. Subscribe to the channel for more inspiring and transformative content. Don't forget to share this message with those who are also seeking the path to a fulfilling and meaningful life.